Hey everyone, it's Lewis here with Crypto Elite. Hopefully you are doing okay and not greatly impacted by the current events that are happening in the crypto space right now. Just a quick shout out to everyone who is affected. I'm very sorry. Hopefully, I don't know what's going to happen. But it is just like an overall shitty situation for everyone. I do want to make this video right now because I find that in times like these, when there's a lot of emotion, there's a lot of things going on, looking at the charts and putting my bids in on the charts, having a game plan, having a strategy, and executing based off of that is very, very helpful. So I'm going to be looking at the charts right now. I have Bitcoin, I have Ethereum, and Dogecoin, and a few others that I'm going to be looking at. So let's take a look at this and plot out some levels and come up with a good game plan. This is just simply what I'm doing. You can decide on your own what you'd like to do. Okay, so first things first, look at Bitcoin, obviously. First thing I want to do is I want to look at the monthly chart, plot out the absolute key levels. So key levels right here for Bitcoin, the top of the previous cycle, which was $19,798. That's kaput. Okay. So what's the next one on the monthly chart? Well, that's the monthly close slash the, I guess you could say that this high right here, I'd rather do this. So this is 13,970. So I definitely, think that we will get a bounce off of this level. It's about 11% lower than the current levels. So I want to be in at just above 14K. So I'm going to plot this level out as a very, very good level for a potential bounce. Also, this right here, this downward candle is a very, very big level when it comes to being a bullish order block because of the downward candle before the up move that literally just broke the market structure on the monthly chart. So this whole level is really, really big. So honestly, anywhere between 12 and 14K is good. This is what I want to say. Underneath 19K, here, this is all really good for just dollar cost averaging. And I'm going to continue to dollar cost average. I'm definitely continuing to dollar cost average. Even though I went flat into USD, I'm going to begin or reinstate my dollar cost averaging and just continue to do that. And then if it reaches this level, then definitely I'm gonna go in. So we have that on the monthly chart. Let's go down to the weekly chart. And looking on the weekly chart, this is really the level. These are the levels. I will say that this right here, you could plot this out as a resistance now. So I'll put this in red just to plot that. This is now a big resistance. And I don't want to bring this down, but hold on a second. Maybe if I do this, does this line up? Yeah, so this lines up very, very, very well. So this is now the new range that we are in. The new range that we're in is, technically it's between 12,000 and 19,000. It's a really big range. So we have but I'm going to say it's between 14 and 18. So we have 14, we have 18, and this is all blank space. It's all blank space back here. So yeah, it's pretty wide, not going to lie. But if it comes down here, I want to be buying. If it comes up here, I want to be selling, and that's going to be it. So let me just plot out a little thing like this. There you go. Okay, so we have the range, and I'll just keep that. All right, and we're below here, so that's Bitcoin. And I will put I'm not going to put conditional orders in for here, but I will put alerts in. Okay, for Ethereum, I'm looking at this down here at just under $500 is the bullish order block. This is the best area to get into for Ethereum. So I would just go all into Ethereum, around like just over $500 and call it a day. And I'm putting 538 to front run it because I usually get front ran on these type of orders. as far as where we are right now on the weekly chart, we are still within this range. You know, this is the range really between 1,045 and 1,280. So a $300 range, 1,000 and 1,300. Really, that's the range we're in right now. So you could. I mean, honestly, this is what it looks like. If you put green right here, you put red right here. This is what it is. So since that's the case on the on this chart, I would buying at around $1,000 is not a bad decision. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put some orders in for 1045, and I want to take my profits on this, so I think we will get a bounce. So I'm thinking maybe 1141, a bounce up to 1141 would be a pretty solid play. Okay, next coin I want to look at is Quant, because obviously I love Quant. It's my favorite cryptocurrency. So I'm looking at this, and honestly, like, we should bounce. I mean, if this was any other circumstances, I would say just buy right now. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna bounce. I think we're gonna keep on going lower. So, like, I mean, look at what happened here. Just weeks and weeks and weeks of down, and we might have the same thing happen. So I am thinking that for Quants, I want to just honestly put my buy orders in right around this level down here, maybe $65. Yeah, $65 seems like a really nice place to go into Quant. So that's where I'll be going into Quant at. Let me just put this right there, and I'll put an alert in for Quant at $65. Okay, so next up, I want to go over Link. So for Link, we were in this range for quite a while. I mean, you could see it's pretty obvious that we were between $6.02, and 9.6. I'll bring this down just a tad. So basically between here and here, and we were bouncing, and we finally just broke down beneath it on the weekly chart. There's still 4 days to go. Obviously, things aren't looking good though. And if you look left, there's nothing here. So the next area is down here, which is right around, let's see if I plot this out, $4.60 or 4.61. And so this is going to be the area that I would want to DCA into Link. So this is the next area for Link, unless of course we come back above here. Let's go down to the daily and see what we have on the daily chart. So this is the weekly. On the daily, it's not as bad, to be honest, though. On the daily chart, okay, so honestly, this is making me want to buy Link. I just sold it, but looking on the daily chart, it actually is it's at support. The only thing I don't like is on the weekly chart, it broke, but there's still 4 more days. And then obviously we just looked at Ethereum, which is not close to the supports. And obviously Link and Ethereum or altcoins, they follow that. Plus we have Bitcoin, which is nowhere near the support either. And Binance just came out saying that they're not going to be buying FTX, which I think that news deserves a crypto drop in Bitcoin of 40, of at least, a big amount. Like, this just doesn't seem, this right here does not seem like it's 15%, 16% today off of this news. This news is devastating. This news is really bad. This drop should be a lot bigger, way bigger. So I don't want to buy I don't want to go in super heavy on these plays, but I will go in, you know, if Bitcoin reaches around 14,000, I will go into ETH if it reaches, you know, 1045. I do have my bid order down there, which is not very far away. It's only that's only 2-3% away. And I have my link, and let me go back to link right here. So link, this is a tough one. This one's a tough one. But given Bitcoin and Ethereum are not by support, I don't want to get in the link right now. I would much rather get into link down here, because also there's a lot of stop orders right here. There's a lot of people who bought, and there's sell side, there's buy side liquidity down here. So yeah, I'm gonna want to. I'm gonna wait for link. And last but not least, I want to end this with Dogecoin, because I think that Dogecoin will eventually explode and get to be very, very, very big. So, or at least have another huge run up whenever Elon Musk decides to integrate Doge with Twitter. So I'm going to buy Doge. I've already started scaling into Doge, and I'm going to put a big portion of my capital into Doge at, I guess at 6.1, somewhere down here. So probably around somewhere between 0.0624 and 0.055. This is going to be a big level for me. And then honestly, if this breaks, the next level is 1 cent. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. To see it come down there. I really wouldn't. So I'll probably buy a lot here. If it breaks, maybe I'll sell it. But yeah, I do want to be in a Doge. I do want to be in Doge for sure, because I think it's just stupid not to. But I'll be dollar cost averaging into Doge. So there's that, and I'm not really sure any other ones that I want to go over right now, because I don't want to get too deep in everything. But yeah, those are my levels. Those are the levels that I have plotted out. And honestly, I think that this is really, really bad for crypto. I think this is really, really bad in terms of what's going to happen with regulation, or what's going to happen with the celebrities and people coming out and saying, just basically vetoing crypto, saying how bad it is. I mean, if you look, I just posted this right here. You know, Tom Brady and Giselle, they put their $650 million fortune into maximizing their stake at FTX. So imagine how many other people that were really big names, celebrities, athletes, things like that, got in on the same deal, you know, and now and I don't think they're screwed. I think they are going to get their money back, because they're, you know, celebrities and things like that. But man, this is setting the industry back a lot. And when it came to Luna and Terra Luna and Duquan and all that stuff, that was like, okay, that was a coin, and it was obvious Ponzi in my eyes. 20% yield, you can't get that. That's ridiculous. And that brought the industry down a lot, right? Celsius, it was a big name, but it wasn't a top tier exchange or anything like that. And that brought down the industry. This is worse. This is worse. This is worse than FTX. This is worse than Luna. This is worse than Celsius. So yeah, because this was trusted by normies. FTX was a normie exchange. So the fact that this is now insolvent and this happened and this is going down, can you imagine what? This is terrible. It's really bad. It's really bad. But the good news is that I still believe in cryptocurrency. I still believe in Bitcoin. I still believe in Ethereum. I do believe that Bitcoin will be $250,000 plus in the next 5 to 10 years. Probably sooner than that. It's like, and I think Ethereum is going to be $10,000 plus in the same time frame. This is a huge setback, but we do need to get to the point of true capitulation. And I don't think that we have gotten there yet, but maybe this whole thing that's happening right now will get everyone to, you know, get to that phase of capitulation. And so where's the I did write something in terms of that, psychology of the Wall Street cheat sheet. And I think that we're now in the capitulation or in the anger phase or something like that, because I mean, we got to be at this point. This is really bad. Some of the biggest players I know are leaving. So they're leaving, but I do want to say this. BlackRock and big hedge funds and the elites, they don't care about the 7-figure or 8-figure players that we drool over, their P&L on Twitter. They control the world, right? And if they want to be in on crypto, if they want to be in on this stuff, they're gonna make it so that people are sick of crypto. People are just absolutely disgusted by it before they get in. They're not going to get in at inflated prices. They get in at deep discounted prices. And so that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get in at deep discounted prices. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see Bitcoin at $3,000 again. And it's when everyone else capitulates. It's when everyone else freaks out and just says, I'm done with the space. It's over. It's dead. That's when you need to invest. It was the same thing back in 2019. It was the same thing back in 2015 after Mt. Gox happened and everyone lost all their Bitcoin. Cycles are inevitable. Cycles repeat. So I suggest studying up on Bitcoin, studying up on crypto, seeing what it is, seeing what it's about, seeing why it's so important, why it's such a big technological advancement in money, and that will help cement some belief to keep on going. I know I'm going to be in this space for as far as I could tell for a long time, and my plans have not changed. I'm continuing to dollar cost average into my accounts. I plan on opening up a hedge fund next year. I will continue to trade. I will continue to provide content, to make content about crypto. I'm going to try to do all of this stuff. So that's my game plan. And I suggest creating a game plan of your own and figuring things out. And this is definitely tough for a lot of people. But as long as you didn't lose everything, I'm hoping you're watching this video that you didn't lose everything. As long as you still have some things left. If you got to go get a job, go get a job. If you got to go do something, if you got to sell a bunch of stuff, go sell a bunch of stuff. If you got to move. Honestly, I'm sick and tired of Miami. This is where I'm at right now. I moved to Miami, bought a place. I'm absolutely I hate Miami. I hate it. Everyone's a scammer here. Everyone is like it's sketchy and everything's expensive as hell. It's way too overpriced. I'm not going to pay $25 as a tip that's automatically put onto the bill for takeout, because they put the food in a bag. I'm not up for that. And I'm not going to pay $32 for a coffee and a sandwich anymore. So I'm getting out of Miami. And I'm doing what I need to do. So you're not a tree. You could move. You could figure things out. You got to be resourceful in times like this. It's very important. And with saying that, I think I'm going to sign off. All right. Good talking to you. I'll try to make more videos very soon. Things are crazy, but it is what it is. Keep up with me on Twitter. Keep up with me on TikTok. I post a lot there. So I will make another video and I will post this up right now. See ya.